And we're back. Welcome back to Fried Dice Paradise Presents the Penelopean Islands. No name squad yet. I think we'll come up with a name over the next 2 weeks.
The nameless.
I mean,
if you like these people, please follow them. Like before we get back into everything, I'm gonna make this a habit so that I can type it without thinking. See, I've already stopped because I suck at multitasking.
You know, there's things called commands.
In time.
Just say, I'm just putting that out there.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's possible to also
look at
use
that.
one command that would just print all of that out in 4 different messages.
Well, you see, I did this like in the 5 minutes before I was supposed to meet you, so that's, I blame
fair.
myself.
That's
But this is what I
usually
could
how I
do.
roll as well, so that's fair.
Yeah. So 2 weeks from now, hopefully I use my brain a bit more. I do it like over the next 7 days, and then I'll have one nice command for all of you. Yes, that's what I'll do. One concise message over the next one more command that's like just one concise message with all your links. Back to the question that we're asking Panda. Which one do you think that would fit your character the most?
I'm feeling like half. I'm feeling she should be
Right?
middle.
Half
I
orc
feel
is
like
cool.
human is a bit boring, and orc might be a bit challenging to play. So, in the middle, fair middle.
There are arguments for whether humans are boring or not, but
I mean, I'm a human every day.
yeah,
tired.
it's natural to go over something that isn't human.
Good argument. Good argument.
I would
And
hope
it's
so.
perfectly fine.
I just change. That's actually made from my fur.
I'm actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I don't know if you guys know.
That's a thing.
You have a very convincing mask, though, Snazzy.
Yeah.
And Rorik, do you know what you want to pick?
I was thinking an arrow peacockra.
I mean, if you're doing Rainbow Wizard, that's kind of like a given, right?
True.
I was also thinking something lizard-like. So if you don't want flying, I know flying is a contention.
Maybe just
sometimes. I'm fine with not flying. I can play a lizard or something.
Okay, so like people always
Rainbow grung.
yeah, Rainbow Grung is actually
yes.
pretty cool as well. Like I'm actually pretty fine with flying. That being said, you can fall. Like, and if you pick a flying character, I'll naturally pick creatures that will attack flying creatures more often. I mean, that's how you balance it out.
I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Every encounter
Oh,
has
but
that
also-
one dude in the back with a crossbow, like flying check.
But also peacocks don't really fly, I guess.
Yeah. So if I'm totally cool.
I
Like
mean, could we just like house rule that you're a weird Aarakocra sub-race that just like doesn't fly but can actually move normally on the ground or something? If you don't want to be flying?
yeah. I'm
Question to
totally
Josh,
possible as
right?
well.
Or I could just do like the custom lineage and just look like a bird person and choose some stuff like that. I also don't have to be a bird person. I was also thinking like a fire genasi.
Ooh.
Like kind of shift colors like from like dark blues to like light yellows and
Fancy.
Totally possible too.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that because I think I want to be from the region also. And you said they were
Okay,
made from the
okay.
region.
So native.
Yeah, I like that better actually.
Parrots,
Humble
yeah.
Maw is
Yeah. Ooh, a parrot, a bird of paradise. Yes, that would have been a good one too.
Yep.
Right.
D&D references. Grumble Maw, did you want to have grown up here or did you want to have in? Because kobolds are not typically native to the region.
I mean, I did say like you have free reign with that one rival, right? And I think it might
Yeah.
make sense for both of us to be like not from here, so he can just arrive at some point.
Okay.
So I think I'll be a foreigner.
Okay.
From the Underdark.
Okay.
Is there an Underdark in your world? Like,
I mean, there is.
is there an Underlight?
I'll get back to you on that. I'm just recollecting all the information on kobolds. It's one of the locations I've actually developed a bit more, so I know a bit more.
Okay.
So just to clarify, Snazzy is on Half-Orc Barbarian, Snoach is on Kobold Iron Man, Panda is on Half-Orc Rogue, and Rorik is on Fire Ganassi Scribe Wizard.
I did see the parrot though in chat, and
I suddenly have an
I'm
urge to
intrigued.
change who I am.
suddenly
Ganassi / Parakokra or Parakenku? Paraku?
no, Aarakocra. I don't think I could properly do the Kenku justice.
Okay, Parakokra it is.
That sounds like an Aarakocra with a parachute.
Makes up for not being able to fly, right?
Well, here's the thing. Like, how many of you guys are not from the region? Like, should we all not be from the region, or?
Oh no, it doesn't really matter, because the thing that matters more is the reason you are accepting to work for this organization that most people would disagree to work for. Okay. If you're not native, we can discuss how you moved. If you think that would be significant. For instance, the Furbolg in the other party, he's just like, I was a trader, that's it. I wanted to bring furs from my continent over here and sell it. That's it. There's nothing, there's no more significance to it than that. And he set up a shop, so he has a shop here, right, that he no longer runs, because he's an adventurer now. Snazzy's half orc. So there are orcs that are native to this region, and there are orcs that aren't. Do you think you want to be more familiar with the location?
I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe like he wouldn't necessarily be from this region, but he might have already been here for a few years, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So like it kind of like plays well into like the not knowing the region like super well, but knowing it enough to kind of get by, or at least enough, or the the one part that he occupied when he got here or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's sort of the thought process that I had. Obviously, I'm open to changing that around if it fits the narrative better.
Okay. So let's go with the kobold first. Kobolds are from another continent that I call Tygon. I think what you were mentioning the Underdark. So there's this region called the Golden Empire, and I'm gonna skip through all the useless information as fast as
Thanks.
possible. In this Golden Empire, they have this specific sector called that functions like a Underdark, and they like to put a lot of trash or treasure that has turned into trash here. Coincidentally, there are quite a few kobolds who stay in this area.
So I can
Could send you more
someone
in-depth
who
lore in that location?
So I could be an artificer who built his first armor from trash.
If you think that would fit, of
I'm
course.
just
There's
Iron Man.
hierarchies.
I am just Iron Man.
Trash god.
End of the day.
More trash for the trash god.
Yep.
Yeah, and at one point, that you ran away from the hobgoblin or something to
Yep.
to this continent
Yep.
where you thought you would never see another hobgoblin, but oddly, might. You'll find out along the way, I guess. Also, if you want more of this cultural lore, just let me know, and I'll drop you a DM.
please.
Please.
Yeah. Also, if you don't care, it's fine. We'll figure it out along the way. You wanna
That's a
change the
good one.
name?
That's a good one.
I'll think about it.
man.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. No, again, nothing is canon until session 1. Okay. Paracocra. I was thinking that the Paracocras could just be like the flamencos. In terms of culture, right? They just come from this region. That's pretty simple. They're just like any other person that you'll meet in game. So I think you'll find out a lot of cultural stuff in game.
Cool.
You
I'm also not fully off Genasi, but we'll see.
I think
We'll figure it out
culturally
before
it's very
session.
similar. Yeah, I think culturally it's very similar, so I'm not too worried about it. This region, the Penelopean Islands, as I mentioned before, it's like Southeast Asian inspired. One of the things that I made up was there are 12 gods there. I have based off the zodiac, but of course the zodiac doesn't exist. Like there's a scorpion god and a ram god and so on and so forth. And people have an innate color within them that determines how they are. I wouldn't say how they make decisions, but more of like emotional dispositions. And then they try to look for the respective temples that fit. And then that's where they worship the gods. Of course, there are people who are atheistic, so they don't believe in the gods, or they are anti-god. So I don't think we'll really talk about that much for this group, since no one's really like a cleric or paladin. But if you want to have that in your character, you can consider it as well, especially since Rory, your character specifically, has a lot of color powers. Games. Snazzy, we already said that you're half orc. Most probably just moved in recently. Why would your half orc have moved here? Been spoiled for a moment.
It could just be like I was debating a couple ideas in my head. One of the ones that was kind of sticking out was like he was just kind of he was coming of age and he was bored with where he was before, and he just wanted a change of scenery. Like that was one idea. The other idea would have been that, like, you know, the group that he was sort of joined up with previously moved out here, and he followed along because he does work, like he basically fights for money. Like that was like the thing that I had in my head. So like he just goes where
I
the
have
money's
hired
plentiful,
you
right?
for protection at some point?
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. Like his main shtick would be like, hey, I'm going out into this dungeon. I need somebody to like tank the arrows for me, and he'd be like, all right, how much gold would you pay me to do that?
So I paid you
That's
for
good, that's good.
protection against the hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
Oh man,
Conveniently, I am unafraid of hobgoblins. Yeah.
it's gonna be so funny every time there's a hobgoblin. Now I'm thinking that poor hobgoblin is gonna get beat up by Snazzy's character for no reason.
just an irrational hatred for hobgoblins, right? Yeah, like,
because you're paid. You don't even hate hobgoblins, right? You're just like, oh, if I beat up a hobgoblin, Kobold
man.
is gonna pay me.
oh my god! If I ever see a hobgoblin, you just see like little dollar signs appear in his eyes, and it's like, yeah.
Oh no!
He'll
no.
he'll hallucinate, and the hobgoblin will turn into a sack of gold. Like that's.
I think I know
Like
my
a
character
cartoon.
flaw already. I'm just like scared to death of hobgoblins, and will do anything to avoid them. Right?
I have a bunch of orc lore. There is a type of orc that not type of orc, but a group of orcs that are a bit more smashy, and yeah, I'll send you whatever I have of that.
Cool.
And for Panda, you want to be a more local half orc. In the other game, the half orc that is native to this region is purple. Do you want to be purple?
Oh my word, yes.
Okay.
But like, can I choose the shade of purple?
Yeah, you can choose the shade of purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's only royal
Like a
purple.
lilac like a pastel. What? Maybe that's why I
I'm
started
sorry.
fighting for these people.
I'm sorry.
I was outcast.
That was a joke, obviously.
Oh man.
I was a pastel purple and everyone was royal purple.
I'll
Yeah,
show
were,
you.
You were born into the like worker caste
Yeah.
based on the shade of purple.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'll
I'll show what do you call that? The other purple half orc to you. And then we can work off from there. He's a purple half orc with blonde hair, by the way. But you don't have to be blonde if it
That's
looks
crazy.
looks cray. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you lore on it as well. Now,
Okay.
we know that Grumble Mom most probably hired Snazzy's character. And if at any point, by the way, if you have a character name, just let me know. If not, you have 2 weeks to come up with a character name. Grumble Mom hired Snazzy's character to protect him and his goblins. Do y'all have any other ideas of how you might have known each other? Like
So
maybe
who's our like hiree? Who's putting the team together?
yeah. So the main top dog, I guess, who is hiring y'all is this Rakshasa named Kasmail Shai. He basically is known to own the underworld of the region. Right? He most probably doesn't interact with y'all directly. The character that I was thinking that would be the one who talks to y'all regularly is this big, bulky Earth Ganassi. Lower ranking mafioso type. He looks really lazy, but is most probably can put up his own fight.
Alright.
And then he's the one that you interact with the most. Most probably not too condescending to you all, and he is rich. For sure, he's rich. Whether he gives you any of that money is a different story.
Do you have someone who is going to swindle him of well, his money? Like, can we free him
I
of
have
more?
no problem swindling.
I mean, I can
You're
definitely
supposed to
see like
kill
my
me.
character. I could see my character having like when he just arrived, like basically doing odd jobs for them, like that require muscle,
Could have been working for them already.
or like think of it like a freelancer. They just like, hey, we need you to go beat up the shopkeep because he's not paying us tribute or some shit. Like, yeah, I'm down. Like,
Okay, so you're more like money based motivation.
I would say like survival, right? So like the thing with my character would be probably just like he does what he needs to do to survive. So like if earning money with his fists is the best way to do it, like it.
Okay, this leads
kind of
me
my
to
thought
an interesting question, right? I don't know how intelligent your character is, because but do you think your character would what happened?
Just like probably not really intelligent.
Like
I'm
would you-
looking at that 7 for intelligence. I'm not gonna lie to you. Intelligence and wisdom is not gonna be his strong suit.
yeah. Like
He's not like pants on head stupid, but he's not very smart either.
like I was thinking, like, is he not smart enough that they would pay him the absolute minimum to survive, and he'd be like, yeah, this is what I need to do to survive, that's why I'm doing it over and over again? Or do you think he's knowledgeable enough to know that he's being underpaid?
I think he would realize that he could get more, perhaps with a certain other employers, but like he also realizes that like he doesn't really have maybe the agency to bargain He kind of to a point has to take what he's
Okay.
given, but obviously if it's really bad, he knows to like just walk away. But
Okay.
I'm literally imagining you like trying to bargain and failing.
critical fail.
Oh,
So
man.
if you ever have to
my
bargain,
character's
you
my
know.
my character's like final bargaining chip would be like, no, I'm just not gonna. This is too little money, and walks away. Like that's the like the
Sure,
flips
yeah.
the table over and goes home kind of deal. But like,
But then crawls back in.
Okay, wait. I just got like a Suicide Squad idea. What if you all, as a group, even though you might have known the hirer for a longer period of time, because they realized that, oh, these 4 individuals are potentially really good for what we need, and then in Suicide Squad they did a chip that will basically explode, right, if you betray them.
Mhm.
Something like that. I mean, we'll make it like fantasy based, like it'll chop your arm off or
Yes.
something. Or yes, yeah. What do y'all think of that?
I cashed
I
fireball.
mean, in all honesty, I'm fine with getting my arm chopped off. I'm an artificer. It's fine. So yeah.
So the rest of us,
I think my idea for
Arms for all of us.
I think my idea would be for me. I think the motivation would be like they said like, hey, yeah, we're only gonna pay you a little bit, but like if you don't do what we say, we'll make sure you never get hired in this town again. Like, I can see
Oh,
that
that's
being
good.
a motivate basically for a mercenary, for like a hired muscle. That would be pretty bad if the local mafia just said like, oh yeah, you ever want to get hired in this town ever again?
Yeah. I like that. That's a good one. Okay.
Could I have brought my
I've taken
family
note of
over?
that. Yeah.
you have a family?
I just saw it. Yeah, sure. I have a family now.
Okay. The whole family is here.
A
bunch of kobolds.
child?
Now I'm leaning towards like threatening you. Oh, for you.
Your family?
You know where your mom stays.
Yeah, I totally like brought just my old mom with me, right? And like a little brother. Unfortunately, my
I just
romantic
picture-
interest
I
refused.
I just pictured your mom like has like she's old, so you've built her like new legs and stuff. She's just walking around now.
No, she has a wheelchair.
or a wheelchair. Yeah, that'd be great. I can see
There-
local mom
there's
like,
a-
hey, nice wheelchair. Would be terrible shame if something happened to it.
Yeah, they'll be so rude, right? Also, like there is combat wheelchair. So for some reason, Grumble Maw, aka Cobalt Downey Jr. passes away for some whatever reason.
I can play my
Combat
mom.
wheelchair is a legitimate option.
I can play my mom on a quest for revenge in a wheelchair.
She would have the best vengeance motivation ever. Right? The best
That
revenge
sounds
motive.
That's so cool.
Nice.
Okay, your character has to die. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm
when you
okay with
have
that.
like, when you have 5 HP from a battle, I am challenging you.
I will
Just reminds me
kill
of that
you
joke.
if
You ever
do
had a
that.
plan B that's you ever had a plan B that's so good and you're like, why isn't this plan A?
So, can I roll stats for her?
I've always
Just
liked
to have it ready to go just in case.
Because I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the back here.
It's okay. That's why you hired a half orc barbarian to
Oh god, true.
Protect you.
yeah.
Yep.
So why is your mom part of
Oh, yeah.
Suicide Squad?
I think she is.
She knows all about it because like he just talks about it whenever he gets home. He talks about
Yeah.
how work was today.
Yeah, I totally do.
Oh man. My mouth hasn't hurt this much on stream in a very long time.
I know.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I have a backup character apparently.
Pretty cool one as well.
Rory, do you have any idea why you would work for this group?
I was thinking it would be like they have the best resources in the region, and you know, there's only so much you can learn from are there universities or places of learning? There's only so much that, you know, the government has approved for teaching. So he's more interested in the things that he'll be able to do, the opportunities that this group provides, I think.
Okay.
They give out scholarships.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
he doesn't need accolades, but he needs the knowledge.
like regardless of whether your character knows this or not, if let's say your character decides to quit, what would keep him working for them?
Gotcha. What's his tie? Maybe they
Getting the
have
hard
something.
questions.
Deep question.
I feel like maybe they've a disgrace of some sort,
Okay.
an embarrassment that they could expose. I don't know what that is, but
Okay, we can come up with it along the way. I think this is something we can work on.
We know you dye your feathers. It's like
you're
not actually a
regular arrow
rainbow.
cockroach.
that's actually kind of like, I kind of want that to be a thing now.
Oh man. If you decide that to be the thing, just let me know over the next 14 days.
I've got a great idea, but I want to talk to you in private about it now.
All right, that's
Yeah,
good.
an embarrassment,
Like
a terrible secret.
I know I'm like trying to
Yeah.
tease out specific information, but a lot of this is just to get the cogs rolling, and then we really solidify everything over the next 14 days. Panda, why would you not leave working for this organization?
I don't know. Maybe it's kind of all she knows. Like maybe she has also been working for them before, and maybe she don't like it, but it's kind of like she's used to doing that thing. She's used to assassinating people. She doesn't know anything else.
Okay.
That's a good backstory, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a good motivation, rather.
The suggestion I actually had in my head was very close to that. I was thinking that because you are like legit like assassin rogue, I feel like that's what we're leaning towards. You could have been from thank you so much TPK roleplay for the raid. You all had a good game. Thank you for jumping into our session 0. Feel free to follow this, people. We'll spam the links in a bit. You were in the Assassin's Guild, right? And it's possible that because you don't know how to do anything else, you don't want to leave. But let's say one day you realize this isn't what you want to do anymore. What do they have on your character that would make you stay?
Do you think
Or-
that would report me to the police? Is they police? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's some kind of authority for sure.
It would be like, oh, you murdered those people. We don't have to say we did it.
We
That's
know
the
where
thing,
the bodies are buried. Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know. What else?
I feel like as an assassin, you wouldn't be afraid, right?
True.
Yeah, like we're figuring it out, so it's perfectly fine to not know the exact. Or I feel like you wouldn't be scared of like authorities in that manner. Idea: what if you're these threes? Where are you? You are on this side. So these threes, boss,
Ooh. You know, I like that already.
right? Maybe you're like you've been assigned as the leader of the
Wonder
squad. Whether
why.
that ends up being the final thing, right, is a different story. You can be like, when you meet this Earth Ganassi mini mafia lord, and then he's like, you all have been hired or coerced into working for us or whatever. And it's like, and this is your squad leader, and then they introduce Panda's character.
I mean, of course, I like the idea, but
What does everyone else think?
So
I
you
think
would-
my character would be fine with it because he's like, oh, you know, like one underling is as good as another to him, right? It's like whoever, like if as long as they're paying him, he doesn't care who the messenger is, I guess, in a sense.
Mm-mm.
Like so.
Right?
I like
Like imagine Panda's character.
Did he? I think Joshy just dropped.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a good
uh,
freeze frame though.
He's freeze
It
framed in
is.
the best possible frame though. Like
Yeah.
usually when I freeze frame, I do not
It's
look
just
that
like-
good, right? It's like and you're like, and you just know that's gonna show up. Like if you scroll through Twitch, anyone who sees the channel is gonna see exactly that. Like, like at least he froze on a really good frame.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's got that like thinker thing going. He's like he's pondering stuff.
I wonder.
What? Yeah, like Seamus said, one eye closed and your tongue fell out. Yeah, it's just like you're. I'm the least photogenic person on the planet.
I mean, I'm sure somebody will argue with you. Somebody.
Somebody.
Like you're not saying
me.
no. You're just like.
I don't want to say. I don't know. I've never seen the man's. I can't say yes or. It's true. Don't make me
I'm
make
just wa-
enemies. I'm supposed to be the leader. Okay.
Well,
Can I
but I
just
think
say
we're all
like?
sort of like I don't know if the Suicide Squad ideal kind of holds up. Oh, there he goes.
Whoop,
like,
there
I
you
think
go.
we'll
We're probably all
probably-
messed up now.
Well,
Oh no!
yeah.
Chaos.
Oh, oh
Chaos is
no! I am now Snow Chicken.
I am now Joshy.
point that
So,
out.
Noach is
as
now
you were
Josh.
saying, imagine Panda's character is the leader of this group.
Imagine that.
I love how that
Yeah.
lined up perfectly. I love it lined up perfectly that Snowch
love-
is now Josh.
Yeah, I also love that Panda is now still Panda.
Mhm,
You
Yeah.
see,
And Rorik
as
is
the
still Rorik too.
leader,
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
I got-
So wait, wait, hold on. Was this a promotion system? You got promoted to Josh, I got promoted to you? Is that how this that
If
looks
you
like
think
how it
I'm
works,
higher
right?
up than you,
We're
sure.
Me and Panda are still the same.
lean.
Well,
lean
your character
more,
did hire
Rory.
mine, right?
Yeah, totally.
Your
like-
character totally hired mine, so yeah, like the totem pole holds up.
Mm.
Wait, so then technically I should be move my face. I should be like Josh.
I'm not going to move anything right now. I'm just gonna wait.
Snow's just sitting here going, "Oh, Josh better come back."
The chaos
There
has
we go.
started.
Can I
That's my
just,
favorite- that's my
like,
favorite part
Can I
of,
just
of
say, like,
streaming,
I
by the way.
literally just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll stats just for fun and just say it's my mom's. Like 17.
Oh my god, can,
Like-
we, yeah, can we talk about your mom's stats? Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
Battle Mom.
Wait, let me see.
Like
That-
17.
that's 17
17.
That 17 better be in like
That's crazy.
I think she should have like 17 like strength and constitution, but then like 7 in dexterity
right?
because she's old,
True.
so she's not very agile or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom will kill everyone, but like, she might die also.
Or just go all and put like 17 in wisdom. She's just like an old wise like cobalt lady.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Is
thinking
the
that,
7 in
like, just
con because she's old? Like,
Oh yeah, no, you're right. 7 in con because she's old. Yeah, that actually that makes more sense.
like in all honesty, like 17, I would totally like put that in wisdom and make her like a cleric of just some weird something, right? Or just like go the other way and like make like 17 intelligence, right? And 17 dexterity and make her like a wizard with a sword.
Well, if you're making like if you're an artificer and you're making stuff for her though, you could like literally give her like a souped up like walker or wheelchair to just like zoom around on. So it's like
Oh,
right,
True.
Wow.
totally makes up for.
I think he really
Totally.
did crash. Like,
He
you know
crashed.
what?
He crashed. Look at that. We got
Like
I'm gonna
Hard
just
crash.
like, I'm just going to like start some music right now, real quick on my end.
do do do
Do,
do.
do, do, do. I could technically, I do have like the technical difficulties screen that I could just put on.
I mean, shame.
Oh, is it that one from The Simpsons where like the camera guy's drunk? Because I love that one. That's my favorite one.
It's the.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
well, sing shanties. I saw. in the chat.
Shanties? Oh my god.
Do you remember
The power of
any?
sea shanties will carry us through.
Do you remember any like off the top of your head?
Like I know some. Here's my problem with sea shanties, right? Like if somebody else is singing it, I'm sure I can harmonize and follow along with. But like me actually leading the shanty would not be a good thing because
Yeah.
I can't sing.
Singing in public is not a thing I typically
Wow.
do.
I mean, TikTok made Whaler Man famous, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like
Yeah.
the one that's been going
That's
around.
true.
Mhm.
I knew about that before. I was in that when it was underground.
Nice.
You hipster.
I was there before TikTok. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Is this when we reveal ages?
Oh god, no, not again.
I mean, Joshi is probably the
constantly feel like
youngest
I'm
one,
the
right?
oldest, so
No, wait. I'm
Oh,
the young. No, he's
what?
older
Yeah,
than Is he older by 1 year than I think he is? Whatever.
I'm just sitting like, oh, yeah. Age reveals. Oh,
yeah.
is it getting warm in here, or is it just?
Why are you suddenly so sweaty, Snazzy?
Yeah, no.
What's happening?
I mean, listen.
I haven't said anything because I don't want to put pressure on Snazzy.
My age is
curious, but I'm
no
not
secret,
gonna-
right? If anyone's
Yeah,
watched me
okay.
for any length of time, like everyone knows that I'm not the youngest player of in any group
I mean,
usually.
everyone knows you're 70, right?
Oh yeah, secretly. Oh no, I'm secretly 69. Because of
Nice.
course. Nice.
God.
I mean,
Everybody
everyone knows
secretly-
I'm in...
I think that's a running joke on Mushy's stream too, that he's 69.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so
I mean, I'm obviously, you know, an immortal vampire that has lived for 420 years now.
420.
Nice.
Wow.
Do you think Joshi is actually going to come back at some point, or are we just...
I hope so.
He's
what?
gonna need
Well,
He
otherwise
just
we're
said,
just gonna
I
sit
hope they
here.
are getting along.
It's
Somebody should type back to him like, no, we're secretly plotting your demise.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
death
All right, so
approaches.
how do we get the DM?
I mean, that is a good question.
How do we
right?
make his life hell, right?
Yeah, he says there's other.
And I mean, we are totally playing DMCA songs. Yeah, we are getting your
just
channel
like-
banned.
Yeah.
Before we even start.
Panda's going to him like, I am the captain now. It's-
I've taken over officially.
Perfect.
This is a
as
sneak peek of how the
leader,
group
what
would
is
look
your
like
first-
without the GM around.
Yeah, I mean, is it better? Is it worse? You decide.
When the employer's not watching, this is what happens.
Totally.
Oh, shame. I don't care if they hate me as long as they love each other. That's what I
Aw.
say.
Aw.
Aw.
Somebody type back like, aw. Aw.
I'll do it.
No. I don't know why there's a space between the. www. just put that in the text to speech. www.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like put a bunch of cheers
It just
behind that.
types
So
out
this says like
W,
cheer one,
double
cheer one,
U.
cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one.
Oh my word.
He just wrote full channel mutiny. We're making him walk the plank while singing sea shanties. Oh, there we go. Seamus.
I can. Well, it is muted,
Yeah,
unfortunately. Like I can't actually.
No, that's unfortunate.
Damn. Muted for me.
Sorry,
also.
Seamus.
Yeah, like I don't have the stream. Like I have the stream up, but it's like super low volume, so I can't like hear myself talk twice.
Yeah.
Does anybody? Okay, so does anybody else like? I don't know about you guys. Like I have this thing where like I hate, even though I know I'm a streamer, right? I hate looking back at my old footage.
Bro.
Like I hate
Yep.
seeing like myself on like
Yes.
hearing myself is the worst actually. I
That's it.
intensely dislike hearing myself. Like when I have to go back through and highlight stuff, it is like the worst.
Yeah, I get that because I used to do like chopped up versions of a stream, and having to just hear yourself over and over again in a section to like chop things up or get it launched. I'm just like I don't like listening to it once again.
I'm not sure I liked it the first time I said it, much less, you know.
That's the worst part is editing. Ugh.
You know what it is? It's because you live with your voice, right? Your voice is in your head 24/7, so it's like you get sick of it after a while. I don't know, maybe.
It's also different in here than it is.
It
in
sounds
here.
yeah.
True.
Oh yeah.
True.
It's even like what?
You're like,
That's what
yeah,
it sounds
you're all
like.
comfortable.
Shame.
with the way
You know, like,
grew
but
up with in your
I've heard
head
there's
when
actually
you
people
hear
who
it.
don't. Did you like? Apparently, like, there's like this big divide on like whether or not. Like, so here's a good question. Do you have an internal monologue in your head? Because apparently, some people do not. Some people do not think that way.
Don't like I have to like when I formulate something like it is conscious. I don't like by default have dialogue in my head.
That's
Really?
wild.
That's fair. Yeah, I think I'm like somewhere in the middle where I'll think something, but if I think too much of things, it's just me talking to myself in my head. Just like, oh yeah,
That's crazy. Y'all's minds are just quiet. You can just go to bed.
No.
Oh, no,
It's
no,
not
listen,
quiet.
listen,
no. It's just a different kind of noise.
Listen, honey, no. My brain not stopping talking is probably why I don't sleep a lot. Like, to be honest with you.
Facts.
The internal monologue doesn't stop.
Never stops.
I learned this that there's like when you think of something, imagine like Brad Pitt's face. Like some people can't just imagine what he looks like. Like bring up an image in their mind. They have to like find out different ways to like remember and learn.
Wow.
things.
That's
Um,
My problem with
it's-
like when you say like for example, right, the specific example of like Brad Pitt's face, right? I have like 6 different faces in my head from like all the different movies that he's in. So it's like, which
True.
Brad Pitt are we talking about?
Sure,
Right?
but there's some people that don't have that. They would just like, I don't know, just describe him based on like facts that they remembered rather than being able to imagine what he looked like.
Oh, so that kind of sounds like whether or not you visually
Yeah.
picture stuff in your head or if you don't. Like
There's,
I've heard
like-
that's a
Yeah.
thing as well.
Aphantasia, right? Where you just literally cannot imagine things like visually.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it, but
I think it is
I know-
aphantasia.
either Penn or Teller has it, and they didn't think anything of it because your brain just learns a different way.
It copes,
and
yeah, in a
you don't
different
think
way.
you don't think anything of it.
I mean, it's
Because
natural. Like you
how
don't know
often
anything
then
else,
you're-
right?
Yeah.
My, you know what I'm fascinated with? I wish I almost kind of had like people who could hear color.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
how people, some people can
have,
actually
like,
hear color.
Synesthesia?
I have like weird connections between like my touch, like sense of touch, and other senses. Like I'm, like, it's so weird.
I need to. Which way do I need to? I need to move over more this way to be
Yeah.
Snooch, right? So like if I scoot over this way, I'm now Snooch. There we go. Like you guys, it can barely hear me because I have to I need to move my.
Oh,
If you come
need to
over
move
this
my-
way.
oh,
Oh,
All right, everybody, act normal. Everybody act normal.
No. You know what? There was actually research into where people tried like reproducing what your eye see by reading like what your waves, like I think it was MRT specifically.
Huh?
It was so interesting. Also, I'm still waiting on Josh's camera. to load.
Yeah, I see the little cameras doing its like.
Yeah. But, like,
Josh is now
they,
two
like-
dots orbiting each other. He's evolved. He's he's transcended.
He's square
Yeah.
dancing.
Hey.
I didn't think about it until just now. But now
Was
that
that
you said
about
it, I can't unsee it.
They created like a an AI that would like try and reproduce that. It was so interesting. Also, the images that AI produced were really fucking haunting.
If you
got that
find a
link,
link
I
to
would
this,
want-
I would love to see that. Yeah.
yeah, like
The-
I can look for
The
it
AI
after.
making art? Yeah.
I'm always
That's where the
fascinated
show
whenever they
begins.
put AI to make anything, like AI poetry and stuff, and it comes out like super fucked up, and you're like, the fuck? Who programmed this AI? Where did it learn this?
I mean,
It's-
that's like
it's
usually
so-
genetic algorithm, right? And he's
Oh,
gone.
there he goes.
Well, we're still free. Oh, never mind.
He's back.
Maybe he's back.
My favorite is when
So-
we're in this screen when his camera's not on. We're lined up, but we're like
Yep.
lined up differently.
Hey, I'm still
Oh,
doing
Actually,
yeah.
no, it
fine.
works.
But
Look,
but like Panda is in the right place. She is in the
There he
Josh's
is.
spot, right?
actually, that's the only thing that changes. That's the only thing that changes is them two swap.
Hey, Josh, can you like turn off your camera real quick?
Yeah.
Just for a second, just for like, yeah.
Yeah, they
Look,
just
it's
swap.
perfect.
It is perfect.
All right, Panda, what's the game about?
So, okay.
Anyway, welcome back,
It's about
Joshy.
blood and
Welcome
love.
back, Josh.
I was in the green the whole time today. Oh my god, I really need to get it checked. It might just be age. I hope
Right.
you all enjoy.
Your
time
computer
together.
didn't make the didn't make the save roll.
Yeah,
I
I
think
totally
Roll,
did it.
roll the nat one.
Yeah, and I had to keep rolling until I got nat 20, get back to 1 HP.
yeah, just like Constitution saving throw, and then you
Yeah.
fail. Took enough damage, it just dropped to
And the-
0.
At the moment Foundry opens, it said all I see is Snooch said, "Yo, my mom is badass, lol."
Yeah, no.
Have
the
you
stats
looked
are
at those
great.
stats?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I see. Okay.
I kind of wish you rolled those stats for me, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm happy with my stats, but like, damn, dude, your mom's got stats, which sounds weird when I say it that way. Actually, now that I think
Yo,
about it.
mama got stats, yo.
Your mama got stats.
Not you flirting with the mom.
Oh god,
Happening, yeah.
don't give me ideas.
That's exactly what my plan
Don't-
was.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Also, Josh's camera froze again.
No,
Again, though, look at the frame. Look
it's
at the
a good
frame.
frame.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a good frame.
He's so happy.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
Now I look
Oh.
mad.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Hello, you are currently a slideshow. Are you being? Is there a sponsor named like? Are you sponsored by like Microsoft PowerPoint or something?
Excel, yeah, or PowerPoint, yeah.
You are a
Why is there
slideshow.
PowerPoint?
Honestly, if he was in the United States, I would say that he's sponsored by Comcast. Because holy crap.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello back.
Hello back. We're dad.
Hello back.
Hopefully back for realsies this time.
All right.
Oh my
I
god. Okay, I have 2
guess-
weeks to figure this out. That's fine.
I guess I'm just gonna turn off the totally royalty. No, it is royalty free music. You're fine. But
Who
yeah.
just walked behind you, Snazzy?
That's my wife. That's Ghost Wife. Actually,
That was
what we
Ghost
call
Life.
her.
Yeah.
That was Ghost Wife.
Nice.
With the background.
Yeah.
Hi,
Which
wife.
works really great because I have the dungeon background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bit of a fright there. What do you like?
You know what?
Also
You have
love
to
that,
get,
like, I'm
you
the
have
only
to
one who,
get her
like-
to like always wear green.
Just a floating head.
Just a head.
But I'm the only one who
That-
has
that
a
was
green
pretty
screen, so I
freaky.
have to like come up with like silly backgrounds, like a Zoom meeting. Like you ever been in a Zoom meeting where somebody's just like
Yeah,
fucking with the
yeah.
background the whole time because
Yeah.
they're bored?
All right, I'm going to
I've been
turn
that
off
guy in a Zoom meeting.
turn off the music, and hopefully Foundry actually loads so you can use what we originally had.
Okay. I hope I don't crash during the game. This has happened once before during game. Thankfully,
I'm gonna have
only
to
once.
set up like a second version of this screen where it's just 4 of us.
Just in case. The emergency Josh screen. Yeah.
I mean, in
I'm
all
down with it.
honesty, I think that might be a good idea if we are expecting
Yeah,
more
it's totally
of this.
possible. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of it happening again.
You know, you can have. But we'll talk to you about it later. I have an idea about it.
Cool.
Okay. I was thinking that we'll make our characters on Hero Forge, because I have an account, so I can actually screenshot the token or the artwork, and then there's an
Ooh,
intro
that would be-
theme. So
that'd be
like
cool.
I'll get your characters into the intro theme as well. I'll figure it out, and then I'll send it to you all and see what you guys think. I can send you on the previous intro themes as well, so we can look at that. I don't remember what we were talking about before Snooch's mom.
You have a
Snow's
quote,
mom has
Bot?
got it going on.
Do you have a quote, Bot? Please tell me you have a quote, Bot.
You see, the moment I return, I had to remind everyone that I am relevant in this group.
Amazing.
Aw. It doesn't let me actually add the
Fine.
quote.
Wait, I'm gonna screenshot that. Keep it.
Oh, why not? Oh no, it's the command is !! add quote.
Oh, you're okay.
The different command. Yeah. I know what we're talking about. Panda's half orc is the one of the assassins in the league,
Nice.
and then she's being assigned to lead. Most probably, like, if you succeed, you'll be promoted or something like that. Would that be something that motivates you, Panda?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah. And of course,
I mean, who don't
again,
like a
if
good
anything changes over the
promotion?
next 2 weeks, we can let me know.
I still don't know why she would just stay, though. I'm trying to. Everyone
Yeah.
has ideas as to why.
Looking at it though, I feel like your character doesn't know any of the other 3 at first. At all. Or do you
that's a
think you
fair
might have-
assessment, I think.
Yeah.
Being both locals, maybe we knew each other at some point.
True.
Because I like
Yo.
how the other characters.
Good thing.
Is
Yeah.
your character like a study Panda?
Daddy.
Yeah.
Does she? Sorry, I took that question personally. I didn't. Maybe she likes books. Maybe she likes to read or like be in like a library. I don't know. Is there libraries? I'm just, but like in that type of space. Maybe she had no education.
Okay.
Did she have education? I don't know now.
No, I was thinking that maybe you went to the school to apply to be like a wizard or something, and then you met Rorik's character, and then you're like, either you were rejected, or you didn't like it there.
Or you were
I
like,
saw
this
Rorik
place is full of
bird creature."
nerds.
Ew, can't be here.
Right, that's
like it.
possible, right? What do you think?
Perhaps she needed information on a job. Maybe we got connected through the
Oh,
through the mafia. They're like, all right, well, you might want to talk to whatever my character's name is. He knows a bunch about whatever that job was entailing. So like, maybe we got to working a little bit, done a couple jobs. I think maybe not too close, but like, still on a level of understanding and
I feel like it'd be pretty cool if
cordial.
Panda's character always goes to the school to get information, and then you just think, oh no, we just paid to give the information. Like you don't even know that she's like a criminal warlord.
True.
That's
That's true.
I'm wondering, if, like, is there a library that would require like a fee to get into or something like that?
Like to break into it or just
No, like
go there.
to just like, you know, use it.
Yeah, I mean there's
Library
several schools. Generally all the libraries are with the schools. I mean off stream we'll talk
Some-
about any of the specific locations.
I'm just thinking like we could have met recently, like Grumblemore and Rorik's character in like a
Oh yeah,
library.
yeah.
While I was like searching for some specific book on mechanics.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Like
Makes sense,
maybe
yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to research how they do like magic and mechanical stuff here. Artificing is not as common. Artificing.
Choose one.
Artificing
artificing,
sounds nicer, but it's artificer though.
Choose one and then stick with it. I think it's like depends.
I'm gonna
on where you're
use
from.
all of them.
Every sentence
Artificing.
a new one.
Artificer.
Artificing.
You're looking for artificing books, and
Oh.
definitely I think there aren't really any artificing books here, but definitely maybe something comparatively rudimentary. Artificing isn't a big thing here yet, so it could be possible that you explore the library and that's where you met
Yeah, you know what?
Parakokra.
I like try and see if there are any schematics for like wheelchairs for my mom.
Yeah.
True. You do need to beef up your mom because you're gonna die in episode. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just
I
putting
feel
random numbers
threatened.
around. Just
I feel
random
threatened,
things.
Panda.
Panda just has placed a target on your character. Don't worry.
If it happens.
Don't worry about that.
If
And
it
they called
happens,
it.
it happens, right?
You see,
Yeah.
if it happens, it happens.
Okay, don't have a lot of time left. I mean, are any of you rushing off?
I want to sleep.
No, not really.
What else?
I
Yeah,
I need to
Snoach
sleep
wants
because
to
I
sleep,
need to
yeah.
be up for
Actually,
for Rorik.
yeah, I mean, it is also
it's you.
3 a.m. for you or whatever.
Right, yeah, exactly. We're on your schedule. Don't worry, don't worry
Yeah.
about us.
It is just getting started.
Okay. We need to do the three characters. So, do any of you have like an NPC that you feel needs to exist?
Mm.
The friendly NPC, rival NPC, and a third one, anything. Just to get those, like how random it could be, we have a random French orc chef
Oh,
Well,
true.
That
apparently it's
Grumble
cooking
Bonos.
shows.
and a hobgoblin that he's scared of. Yeah. I'm just imagining like, you know, those Greek theaters, right, where they have those like stone stages, and then the French orc is just like making food on stage, and there's just like a bunch of people watching, and they don't even get to eat it.
Yeah. You know what? I don't remember if we like had an ally, but if not, then it's just gonna be Grumble Mom.
It has to.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh well. I mean, I know I'm saying 3, but we can have more than 3 NPCs in eventually. Right?
How many
you definitely
NPCs
know
do
more
you
than 3
want?
people. in
I
your
can
entire
create a
life.
family tree for you.
You see?
If you have a family tree, okay. I mean, it'll be like Caduceus family, right? From Critical Role. 4 siblings or something like that, and the parents.
Yeah.
Sure, what happened to your pops? What? I mean, you brought your moms. Where's your dad?
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
can have a
don't know
backstory,
yet
so.
as a player.
We have the Grumble NPCs. We need to deal with everyone else's NPCs.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think for some NPCs, but like it's hard.
Yeah.
I
I
have some ideas,
I-
but like
it's-
I need to.
family
I
is
probably
an
need
easy
talk
one to
you
go
about it.
to. Okay. I typically go for one friend, ally, one rival, and then a third one for whatever. Because like the friend is someone that you definitely can talk to in a time of need, if ever. And rivals are just someone that can use to create tension with the group.
Okay.
Or do you have any ideas?
I do. So I have this deck of cards that has random character elements. I drew one, and I like it. And it's a family enemy, long thought dead, recently resurfaced, and now swears revenge
Ooh.
as a foe. And I have a great idea in more detail that I
So
will talk
deep.
to you. We'll do that later.
That's
But-
hella deep. I wish I had that.
Oh,
big
yeah,
of
okay.
cards now.
I'm trying to think if
I mean, he can pull it for you.
I mean, yeah, I gotta. Do you want a random one?
I mean, why not?
And
Let's see.
yeah.
Let's see what it look like.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
So these ones have like 4 different ones. I just went with the top one because it fit with what my idea was. But the high fantasy option for this random one is a family member who stole an item that proved your lost birthright has usurped my noble title. So someone from your family, are you a noble? Maybe that one doesn't fit, but a spy who never received justice after selling you out, after selling out your friends and family.
These are actually pretty hectic. What?
They're dramatic, yeah.
Yikes.
Is there one you want to go for?
Or maybe, obviously choose your own if you have an idea.
I don't. I was thinking of somehow trying to maybe incorporate some organization as a rival, instead of to make tension in the. I don't know, maybe some.
Okay, and like a rival organization.
Yeah, or even within the organization, maybe someone else
Okay, since
wanted that promotion, and then I'm
Yeah,
out here.
yeah. So like they're definitely like layers, right? So like Casimir Shy and the 12, you all would at this point figure out by session 1 figure out that there's 12 of them. They're like the highest echelons of this underground organization. And then the guy that you work for is most probably either 1 tier below them or 2 tiers below them. So he definitely has people that he competes with, right, to gain the attention of the 12. So that's
Okay.
totally possible. Like you rival mafia leader, right, or something like that.
Yeah. I
Cool,
like
cool.
That idea.
I can't think of anything else in terms of rivalry.
I don't know, and it's cool. Like it's winging it until we get something that seems nice.
I like that idea.
All right. I think in terms of stats, we'll just do that off stream, right? We already know. So just to let everyone in chat know, Rorik has 11, 11, 11, 7, 10, 15. Which has 12, 13, 8, 9, 8, 16. Snazzy has 16, 7, 15, 12, 15, 7. And has 11, 16, 14, 15, 7, 13. Lots of sevens. Lots of sevens.
Yeah, lots of sounds.
Yeah.
Also, Grumble Mom.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Can't forget
Grumble
about
Mom also has a
Gumbo
7,
Mom is insane stats.
right?
ultra powerful.
yeah.
What the hell?
I should just
Can I
type
just
this
play
in
Grumble
case.
Mom instead? Like, I'm way more invested in Grumble Mom all of a sudden.
Do you wanna? I don't mind proposing that we prematurely kill Grumble Maw.
What? Oh, I mean, listen,
Like maybe we could just have like a scripted death during session 1. Work it into the story.
can I be involved?
Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
Hey, if you want to kill her son, that's on you. She is going to
Ooh,
find
no,
you,
no.
and she
Yeah.
is going to
Oh.
kill you.
I think I need to change my rival.
Oh, she's
Um,
gonna hate me so much.
Rival Grumble Mom.
Grumble Mom. But if you really want to play Grumble Mom, we can we can discuss
kind
it.
of do. Like, let's talk
'Cause
about that
you do
later,
look very
though.
invested. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've done all the bulk of the work already. I think we'll go into details over the next. I'll schedule with y'all. Do y'all have any like questions or stuff y'all want to ask or talk about? This is like when during a lecture when the prof says, "Oh, do you have any questions?" and everyone's just
Yes, exactly. Just like everyone just
Can I
suddenly
go-
looks
can I
into
go
the
home yet?
distance. And then someone is just
No,
like,
no.
"Is it
Yeah.
over?"
And then everyone's just like, why is this asshole raising his hand?
And it's always the longest question, the most difficult.
Because, well, yeah, they saved it for the end, right? For that reason.
Always.
It starts with like a, two
Oh,
paragraphs of like explanation why, and then a very unconcise question at the end. Like,
Oh,
so the way I see it,
yeah.
we moved in
No
our
way.
times from a time where there was no war to a time where there was war. So my question is,
You know, this
How
sounds like
did we-
you.
how did we get into this transition period and landed here? It's like,
This is a very like I feel like it's a very specific example.
very like. Did you?
Like
ask
I don't
the
know if you
question?
thought actually this off the top of your head. It feels like you've had somebody ask this question in a
no,
class.
it was like
He was the one who asked the
there
question.
was
was the one
I don't know. Oh my god, what is that show called? Blackadder. No. Yes?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I knew it sounded familiar for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one last question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just realized that my audio is like super late compared to when it's
Yeah, it
lighting
is.
up.
Yeah, it's very
Um,
desynced.
There are 12 Yeah, there are 12 countries. Is there any that you think would stick out the most, or that you think you want to start in? The other party, they started in Verde, aka the green country.
How about
Do they have
Honestly,
like?
it's just picking what's your favorite color.
Purple.
I'm
That's
okay
fair.
with purple, honestly.
I'm okay with purple. Yeah.
Wow, look at me already being a leader.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Doing it. It's happening.
It's like even purple. I just chose the color. I didn't
Oh,
even
is it-
see.
Okay.
It's like a violet and a
That's
two
fine.
different purples. So many purples.
Yeah, violet and purple are two different. I'm trying to.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
The audio is just the latency is just insane.
Don't worry about it, Josh. It's like the last 10 minutes or
Okay.
something. It's fine. Don't try
We'll
to fix it
figure it
now.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, okay. So I'll for now pending Morado, but I'll look at I'll send y'all like little snippets of every country, and then we can pick something. Oh, sorry, War. We're actually about to end already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be all the information that I need to get things started. Very, very last question is, what kind of mission do you all want to do as your first one? It'll be a bit railroady, so like there's a very clear linear path, but once this linear path ends, and most right last and most 2 sessions, then we will branch out to explore everything else. But what do I mean by that? Like, do you want to have a big fight? Do you want to break in somewhere?
I want to break in.
Just a general
Straight up-
idea.
Straight up like a heist kind of scenario.
Oh,
A heist or a brawl sounds great. The Royal Rumble.
I mean,
brawl.
look, a brawl is
To
be fair,
definitely
though-
inevitable when we try a heist.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like if we do want to kill off Grumble Maw early, I feel like a brawl is a really good cover for it.
God damn it. There's going to be like a
Just-
garage
just so
somewhere.
funny.
You know, put that option
We
on
keep
the
trying to
table
kill
just in
Grumble
case
Maw
we want
and
to,
Grumble
right?
Maw.
Just in case.
just in case, you know. I'm not saying we're gonna kill you. We're just saying that if you get stabbed,
Things happen in the pit, right? Things happen in a mosh pit. That's all I'm saying.
Show up session 0 to get your
Okay.
insider
Okay,
information
no.
on the prediction for episode 1.
Does this
Will
count as
Grumble Maw
metagaming?
die? Yeah. So remember this when we start session 1.
I think it'll be really funny if like Grumble Maw keeps running into danger and for some reason just never dies.
I mean,
what?
for
She's gonna
real,
be the
I
last
am-
That would be great.
I mean, to be honest, he is built as a frontline tank without having much constitution, so...
The rest of us are gonna. I'm gonna die first. Plotting people's demise. Watch. I feel like
Oh,
a
man,
heist
I'm-
is okay.
Okay, since
I'm
I'm
gonna
off
jam my
sync,
7 in constitution and we'll
I think we
race
all
to
can.
death.
No, I feel like
I'll
a
let-
heist
I'll let you
or
all
a
shoot each
raid
other.
Say shoot each other.
or like, you know, like maybe they get sent in to like recover an item from somewhere or something. Like I'm like one of those kinds of scenarios. I'm kind of fine with one of those.
Oh my god,
Alright.
that was a random idea. So I literally just thought like, yeah, let's recover the caught piece of Ziggy Stardust. I'm like, what the fuck, brain?
I'm totally down.
That being said, good idea for Tenacious D&D. Just
Yes. I hope none of my players are actually watching.
Oh,
Okay, everyone, shoot each other. Who are you, and where can people find you?
Snazzy, I choose you!
Hi, hello. My name is Snazzy. I go by Snazzy Bastard on Twitch.tv, and you can find me on Twitch doing shenanigans every Friday through Monday. I'm a variety streamer, as they call it. I play just pretty much everything, and every Saturday we do Gunpla model making. So if that's something you like to see, join us for that. And I'm gonna shoot her over to Snoach because actually there's a connection here. There's a connection here. He's also a crafter, and we're also gonna be co-streaming together soon again because we've done that before. So I'm gonna shoot her over to you, Snoach.
So, I am honestly mostly known for D&D streams and like other RPGs every Friday. Wednesday, I do usually paint. I'm going to be starting work on this dragon. I'm still so hyped about that one. It's so cool. And yeah, I am going to be at some point. We still need to actually think about the exact time. Maybe next week. And going to be, streaming together with Snazzy again. I'm gonna shoot the woman of this party. Hey, Panda.
oh, you didn't mean hi Panda. It's Panda T Gaming on YouTube. I do a variety of things. I have no niche. It's random, and I don't have when I release. So just if you click the bell, you'll see me when I'm there. Okay, Rorik.
Hi. I'm Rorik too. I do RPG content on Twitch by the same name down here. Also a variety of games. Sometimes spoopy games, sometimes other games. I can't remember what I'm playing right now. It's too early. but yes,
You kill us
Maps on Monday.
Wednesdays.
If you like RPG stuff, yeah. Sorry, Panda. Yes, on Wednesdays we play Kingdom Death, and sometimes people die.
All the time.
We've had back-to-back TPKs, 2 weeks in a
Very
row.
nice.
So, yeah.
Very nice. So I was gonna say, sounds like my darkest dungeon attempt.
I got a lot of latency.
it's very similar, yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot Josh.
Wrong side.
I think those.
Thank
that's the
you,
wrong one.
and
It's-
goodbye, everyone. I hope the latency is
Yeah.
like really, and like it's good. I don't care anymore. I'll see you all tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. With the Penelopean Islands Void Boys, and on Monday and Thursday we'll be doing GM prep, most probably for this game, and hopefully you all enjoy hanging out with them as much as I have today. And see
I forgot
if you want
to
to
say.
catch these characters, we'll be playing on 13th of February. Yes, Rorik?
I'm gonna have Josh on my stream later today also, where we are going to. I'm gonna make him make D&D stuff based off MTG stuff. It'll be fun.
Fancy.
Ah.
Yeah. In about 6
Wow.
hours.
Yeah,
Fashion.
5 p.m. at PST.
Josh's gonna be tired.
You gonna be tired? Get some sleep.
Well,
So get some.
And I have band practice like after that.
Oh my god.
Mm, mm.
Wow.
Wow. And I thought I
Okay.
was gonna be tired. My god.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
This latency is insane, so I don't care
Bye.
anymore. I love you all. Please take care
Bye,
of yourselves
everyone.
and see you all soon. Goodbye.
Bye.